outside, everybody outside. I won't go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Brianna Lasay, and I'm just a girl becoming a woman. In today's video, I decided to have a quick little girly chit chat. I'm currently outside, so it is very noisy. I just wanted to have a quick little girly chat with you guys, just to touch up on something all surrounding, growing and the woman that I'm becoming. We're all constantly growing and evolving, and it's a bittersweet process. Heavy on bitter sweet. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so the video is going to be broken down in different segments, and the first segment is going to be life updates. One thing that's been currently bringing me peace is cooking. I actually enjoy cooking. For me, it's alone time, it's me time. Something so soothing about turning on my favorite playlist of the night, whatever vibe I'm feeling, whether it's African or if it's Spanish or if it's jazz or if it's slow R&B. I got me a glass of wine and I'm just preparing myself a meal that either I've been craving or just a meal I want to try. I can enjoy in the comfort of my own home, and I'm drinking and dancing in the kitchen. Like, I've always dreamed of doing that. I've always dreamed of having my own place. So now that I do and I'm able to do the things I've always dreamed of, it's like I'm having a swell time. I'm genuinely having a swell time. I feel like I've been in preparation for a while now. I'm slowly moving out of preparation and I'm moving into my doing era. I feel like recently I've been doing a lot more that I've been wanting to do, been being more consistent on my social medias. I just hit 1,000 followers on Instagram. Been trying to be consistent on TikTok. I'm being intentional about being consistent on YouTube. I started modeling. So I feel like I'm definitely in my fuck it, let's do it era. Like, I'm definitely in my era where I'm like, I'm done being scary. I'm done playing small. My visible era. I'm allowing myself to be visible. I'm showing up as myself and I'm being true to myself. I would definitely say my biggest lesson so far this year has been allow people to perceive you. Allow yourself to be seen. Allow yourself to be visible. Stop allowing the fear of judgment from others to stop you from doing what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, if what you're trying to do brings you joy and that will make you feel fulfilled, if that's your passion, it's so dumb to allow somebody to stop you from doing that. Especially when you're worrying about all the negative things that people can say, what people might pick apart, when literally nobody said that because you never put it out. So you're not doing something off of the fear that you made up in your mind, because literally nobody said that. Who said that? No one. No one said that. You said that. So I think believing in yourself. When you believe in yourself, there's nothing or no one can stop you. That's why when people are saying like the biggest thing that they can tell you is to truly believe in yourself, that's genuinely what that means. I remember I had that realization in the car when I started modeling. Just believe that you can do it. Because when you believe that you can do it, literally you're gonna do it. You're gonna show up confident. Everything else will follow. It can be so hard with new things, and especially if it's something that requires you to be visible, but trust yourself. Your gut will never steer you wrong, and if it's something that you're passionate about, lean into that. One thing I'm currently working on and building behind the scenes is Healed. Trying to figure out the best way to market Healed. I'm trying to make sure, because Healed has been my baby for so long, I feel like I really want to position her a certain way, and I feel like I can't just post any old thing. So I'm trying to make it make sense without overthinking it and paralyzing myself either. So I'm really trying to start working on the knowledge that I want to give out, tightening my brand message, because I feel like people know, but I feel like people kind of don't really know what's going on. So I'm definitely working on that, and also I would say building up my modeling presence and just making sure that I'm continuously putting myself out there to meet new people and to experience new things. Okay, so now we are heading into segment 2, which is love and relationships. My favorite topic, because I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I am such a lover girl. I really am. Like, I love love. I'm a hopeless romantic. I love everything about love. However, I always put me first. Love or relationships haven't been a priority to me. I've been really pouring that love into myself, and I recommend every woman do that. But I have noticed the difference in men that are approaching me now that I am making myself a priority. And I will say one thing to be careful for is a lot of men will see that you are putting so much time into yourself, that you're at peace with yourself, that they're wanting to steal that from you, sister. So be careful. Yeah, some men, they want the peace that you have. They see that you're at peace and they want you to do that for them. I used to feel like I needed a man that was going to be under my skin, and we just had to be up under each other all the time, and we had to do everything together. But I think now that I'm older, a healthy relationship to me looks like two people honoring their own self-growth, their own individual growth and journey, but also coming together to grow as one. I feel like I'm constantly outgrowing friendships and relationships, and I think the best way to handle it is sometimes can be met with a conversation, and I feel like other times it's kind of felt on both ends, and you kind of just fizzle out, and I think both is fine. I do think it's important that once you do feel that you no longer try to force a connection with that person. And once you feel like you have to start minimizing your accomplishments and you can't talk about certain things, you're not able to be the new version of yourself around that person, you need to honor that and step away and create distance. As people, we get so hell-bent on holding things so closely and feeling like people have to be around all the time, and that's not true. Some people are genuinely in your life for a season, and that's okay. But I think at any given time, like, we're allowed to be like, you know what? This no longer does it for me. We force ourselves to stay in situations longer than we want to because of a lot of different reasons, whether it's we feel like that person's not going to have anyone else, or, you know, well, we have so much history, or, you know, but I know what they've been through. I know why they are the way that they are. Just because you can empathize doesn't mean that you need to abandon yourself. That's not your job to try to save someone. It's not your job to show someone like, hey, the world is actually not that bad of a place and everybody's not bad. See, I'm good. That's not your job, honey. Moving on to segment 3, which is self-love and healing, my expertise. For me, self-love definitely looks like slowing down, being intentional with everything that I do, and romanticizing everything. I romanticize everything in my life, and that really does make life worth living. Another thing I've been doing is rewriting self-doubt, any negative talk. Whenever there's a negative voice that comes in my head, I immediately rewrite that. Or if I find myself complaining about something or stressing about something, I say, no, I'm so grateful for where I am, so grateful for the experiences that I have, I'm so grateful that I'm alive and healthy, and I let it go. Or if it's like, dang, I really don't like my hair today, or oh my god, that was so dumb of you of doing that, I say, no, you're learning, you're constantly learning and growing. Now you know what to do next time. And that has changed the way that I talk to myself, the way that I view myself. Being so much more nicer to myself has, I feel like, physically given me a glow up. I feel like I have this glow about me, and that's because I'm genuinely nice to myself, and I talk to myself like I'm the most beautiful princess in the fucking house. I'm gonna be the prettiest princess in the party. Like, talking to yourself nicely, like how you would talk to somebody else, genuinely makes you appreciate yourself more. You can ask anybody. I speak very highly of myself. If you have me on Instagram, you literally saw me talking to myself. That was real footage. No. I want to be honest with y'all. That was real ass footage. Like, and that was genuinely what was going through my mind. If you saw that full video, I was talking about something completely different. In the middle of the video, I stopped to compliment myself. Like, I'm true to this. That's who I am. That's literally what I do every single day. I still kind of struggle with pinpointing what is technically a boundary, because I guess a lot of things can be considered a boundary, but I would say allowing myself to have quiet time. Just because I'm free does not mean I want to spend my free time talking to somebody or hosting someone or doing anything other than what I already planned to do. If I planned to spend my free time doing nothing, I'm gonna honor that and do nothing. If I plan to have a non-verbal time, not talk to my family, not talk to my friends, then I'm gonna honor that and I'm gonna do that. Hi, and not feel bad about it. Heavy on not feel bad about it. But like femininity to me kind of just looked like, oh, like making sure I look pretty, making sure my hair is done, my nails, toes is done. It was more so externally. But I think femininity has evolved in a way where I'm focusing more internally. And again, like learning to be more nice to myself, doing things that genuinely make me feel comfortable in my skin, in my body, doing what feels good to me as a woman, and allowing myself to feel, allowing myself to experience things. Honestly, the advice I would give to my younger self is slow down. You're not in a rush. Trust yourself more. Listen to your intuition. You're always right. And everything works out. Literally everything works out. And remember how mom used to say, obedience is better than sacrifice? Yeah, we learned that being obedient to yourself is better than sacrifice. And what I mean by that is trust your gut, listen to your dreams, and speak up for yourself more. You allowed so many people to kind of walk over you because of your fear of confrontation, but a simple, that didn't feel right to me, I don't like that, and walking away would have sufficed. You did what you felt was right in the moment, and I'm so proud of you for getting me to this point. Release that shame, release that guilt. You're amazing, you're talented, you're smart, you're beautiful, and you are loved. Always remember that.